Welcome to In-Depth Analysis. Now, sincerely speaking, guys, I thought the case between VDM and Falana was over. In the sense, they've settled out of court. You know how it is in Nigeria, lawyer, then meet, then settle. That was what I was thinking, and I'm sure a lot of you must have also thought the same. But that's not the case. As a matter of fact, the case just got started. And it made headlines yesterday on TVC News. And that's what I want to share. I want you guys to pay attention to this.
Social media influencer Martins Vincent Otse, popularly known as Very Dark Man, is not out of the woods yet. He has suffered a setback in his attempt to turn the tide of accusation against him with reason and resolve. The Lagos High Court dismissed preliminary objections filed by Very Dark Man in the 1 billion naira defamation suit by father and son Femi and Folarin Falana. Justice Fimishola Aziz awarded 200,000 naira in costs to Femi and Falana in their defamation suit against Very Dark Man. Now, BKO, talk to us. What were the reasons, cited by the courts to dismiss, the preliminary objections by VDM?
Look, in a few months, it will be 1 year.
That's true.
And the matter has not really gotten off the ground. So it can be frustrating. So in this case, the judge felt that, Very Dark Man, your preliminary objection has no merit. Therefore, the awarded costs against him that will be shared between Femi Falana and his son, Falana, better known as Falz, And what this means is the substantive matter can now kick off. Okay. That is the matter of defamation. My feeling is that Very Dark Man has to change some of his methods and tactics, because you can't be openly insulting people the way you are doing. You are not the only one who has courage to take on people. But these things have to be done with moderation. Even if you want to attack people, you have to do it with some measure of moderation, because
decorum, absolutely.
Look at the other day, decided to put on a police uniform illegally. The case is still on.
Yeah, that's true.
He was rearranged recently by the IG, accused of cyberbullying Yabo Ojo and Tonto Dike. That matter is there. There's also the matter of Mercy Chinwo, who also sued him for defamation. It is said that there are no less than 3 dozen cases against this young man. That of the EFCC, I asked the EFCC chairman, what are you doing with VDM? What is his crime? He said they received 4 petitions against him and they are obligated to investigate all of those petitions. As far as they are concerned, it's not off the hook yet. I don't think that the way things are going, that he can really continue along this line.
All right, Femi, let me come to you here. Defamation is a serious matter. But do you think with this whole scenario, it can serve as a deterrent, for others when it comes to defamation?
We need to deepen our jurisprudence.
Okay.
And this case will allow us to deepen jurisprudence.
Yes.
If you are a social influencer, it's not a liberty for you to defame people, to impugn on people's character. There are boundaries, there are red lines, there are lines. We are not in a banana republic. We operate a constitutional democracy where your own right stops is where my own begins. So you must know that you have to respect boundaries.
Yes.
And I know for most social influencers, what they want is this. They want to build the numbers.
Yes.
They want eyeballs on YouTube. We're going to make so much money. And adversarial journalism sells, negativity sells.
Sure.
So they don't know when they cross the line. I cannot be the subject of your commercial venture. But you want to build your following, you want to add followers, and you now impugn my integrity with reckless abandon. You can't be unhinged. You can't be like a loose cannon in a nation guided by law. So what the Falanas have done, I think, is commendable. This will deepen our jurisprudence and serve as a reference point for other social media influencers that want to build numbers, that you must respect boundaries.
Absolutely.
You can't just run the nation roughshod and just behave like loose cannon. Like I said earlier on, we must respect the law in the pursuit of our vocations, jobs, whatever we do.
All right, gentlemen.
Wow, you guys heard him. At this point, we just have to wait to see how it pounds out. I hope it pounds out right for both parties. Thank you guys for listening.